In the last hands-on exercise, you used the fake LLMs to try out various type of interactions. In this lesson, you will work with real LLMs. In addition, you will learn about an LLM creation utility that you would use throughout this course. Instructions are available in the course guide under the section LangChain, exercise number 2, create LLM utility. There are two objectives. The first one is to try out the real LLM with invoke, stream, and batch functions. And the second one is related to the utility class that you have already seen in action. This utility class is used for creating LLMs. So the second objective is to learn how this utility class is working. There are two parts in this exercise. In part 1, you will try out the real LLMs. To do that, you will open up the notebook working with LLMs. You're already provided some boilerplate code for trying out the invoke, stream, and batch functions with real LLMs. Let me show you how part 1 of this exercise will work. I've already opened the notebook. You will find that this notebook has the code for creating different LLMs. So here you see Google LLM. I've already shown you the Hugging Face, AI21, OpenAI, and Cohere. So what you need to do is go through the code, understand what it is doing, and then you can create an instance of the LLM, like I'm creating an instance of the Hugging Face, and then you can try out different functions with it. Here is the invoke, stream, and batch. Let's go ahead and try this out. So the first thing I need to do is set up the environment. Don't forget to change the path to your key file if you're running this code locally. Next, I can pick up Hugging Face as the model of my choice. And to try it out, I need to create an instance. Once the instance is created with this function here, then I can try out, let's say I want to try out streaming. So just uncomment this and let's just run it. And here, as you can see, this is the streamed output that we received. Let me comment it again and let's try a batch. So here is the code for trying out the batch function. Let me run this. And here, as you can see, I have provided the inputs as a list of strings. And in response, I received an array. And this array has the answers. Now, you will find that for other LLMs, I haven't provided the code for batch and stream. So what you can do is you can use this code here for Hugging Face as a template for extending the code for the other LLMs. And that is your exercise. So go ahead, try out invoke, stream, and batch with real LLMs. Now let's talk about part 2. In part 2, you will go through the code in the LLM creation utilities. The code for the utility is available in Python files listed here, create llm.py and create chat llm.py. You need to review the code in these files. Then you need to open up the notebook, set up test API keys. This notebook is not new to you. You've already used it for testing out the API keys for various LLMs. You will go through the code in this notebook just to understand how the LLM create utility is getting utilized for creating the instances of LLM. You do not need to spend too much time on part 2. Happy learning, and I'll see you in the next lesson.